Freenotes allow even small children to become and feel instant experts in the intricate area of music. And this contributes dramatically to self-confidence that can allow for more boldness in approaching other areas of academics, such as science and mathematics. From a very early age, all of us master the grasp of the hand and the lever action of the arm. Freenotes instruments utilize that mastery to allow anyone to master playing music, because there are no wrong notes and everything is very simple. One can look and laugh and discuss and still play, and it all sounds lovely. Freenotes instruments are designed to invite musical exploration. Part of the reason that it is so simple is that they are placed in such a way and designed at such an angle that it is effortless to play them. There are also sculptural designs that allow for exploration without any preconception about what type of sound will issue forth. And so we manufacture a variety of musical instrument designs that complement one another tonally, as well as in their shape and the way that some of them extend high into the air, and some of them are low and flat and large, and all of these different varieties of sound encourage an exploration and inquisitiveness that is really at the basic cornerstone of music. Freenotes Harmony Park dates from 1995, when we installed the first instruments in Moab's Rotary Park. And the inspiration for that came from a music camp for adults that myself and Paul Winter had created in Connecticut 10 years prior, where I built musical instruments in the forest behind Paul's studio to experiment really on whether people would even like playing musical instruments outdoors. And it was such a revelation to discover how much joy and how beautiful the instruments sounded over a great distance. From that, and from the popularity that the instruments had with the community, we added more and more designs, always choosing xylophone designs because they are very easy to play with the muscles very well developed in the hands and arms, and xylophones do not go out of tune. And so they allowed us to create this panorama of different musical designs. Essence of these instruments is that they have a joyous tone, and so Freenotes Harmony Park musical instruments actually are real instruments that people can use to play intuitional music, where it is able to be played by ear, The instruments are set up so there's no wrong notes, no tuning, and no difficult movement. It was extraordinarily interesting watching people play musical instruments that were entirely new to them, but that their bodies completely and intuitionally understood. The magic of percussion instruments cannot be overstated in that they are so simple to play, and the tuning is so stable. We continued to do workshops to teach people how to make improvised music together, and I realized that the difficulties people were having with normal instruments had to do with the complicated tonal productions and complicated movements. And so I designed musical instruments specifically to make it effortless for people to play music together. And this has led by stages to being able to design musical instruments that can withstand harsh weather conditions and constant use and even abuse out in the park, which will occasionally happen, although these musical instruments are so popular that we really find that there are very few incidences of vandalism or abuse, and the instruments have now been made to a point where they are so durable that they really have no maintenance requirements from the city and park staff. So we have continued to produce these outdoor musical instruments, and they're now really all over the world. But it all does relate to Paul Winter's ideas about that everyone can benefit from having music as a part of their life. My career as a performer in the Paul Winter Consort has spanned about 15 years and culminated in 2008 with a Grammy Award for our album Crestone. I learned to play music at an early age, but reading music was really always a bit of an impediment. And it was not until I went to college and learned to play the flute entirely by ear without taking any lessons or reading music that I first felt the music just flow effortlessly from within. And this is what I wanted to be able to provide, the experience I wanted other people to have. These musical instruments allow anyone without any preconception, without any analysis, to play delightful strings of tones that have a pure quality of sound that creates an instantaneous response of joy. And people can play together effortlessly because the instruments are designed to have complementary scales and no wrong notes.